Alright, let's quit messing about. Ooh, that was almost pointed in the right direction. Pro stream! Lighting seems better today. I don't know why. Let's quit messing about then, shall we? I don't really have any plans. I think we'll look at contracts, see if there's anything worth doing. We might try to build a... I always forget that. I click this and I think, oh, I'm going to click it and then it's going to go. But no, you have to click load. Sorry for the delay there, just having a chat with Sharon. Yeah, I'm sorry, guys, but she will always come first. Almost always. Maybe always. I hope always. Anyway, don't take it so hard. Alright, that's bouncing, that's bouncing. Look at all that research and development stuff. Oh, well, what I could do, which would be super boring, and since I've upgraded this building and this building, is go around to each individual location in these areas and do some simple science to get more, or science projects to get stuff. Anyway, I don't think I want to do that right now. Let's see what the contracts look like. Conduct gravimetric. No. No. Where do they want it? No. 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 Explore Minmus. We know how to do that. Docking on or around Minmus is a stepping stone. This one's easy. You just take a detachable drone with you and detach it and reattach it. Easy money. A little bit of science. Let's see. Recover module over Kerbal. Maybe. Rescue Reverie from orbit. Oh, that should be easy. What do we know about him? Rescue Reverie Kerbal, who is stranded in low Kerbal orbit. Return her safely to Kerbal. You know, rescuing a pretty good deal because you get free Kerbal knots. So that's tempting. Bring newly discovered Class C, conduct temperature surveys, but we need to hit certain places. Oh, and if they're not right near the equator, then that can get troublesome. Position a satellite. Extract 2,000 units of ore from Duna. We haven't been to Duna, so I don't know. Ooh, what's the range on this? I think we can do this. Let's go ahead and accept this. Let's see. Apoapsis. Inclination 0. Okay, so this will be easy. We don't really have to do anything, I don't think. And we just need to make sure that our satellite that we already have out there is in, there we go, Kerbal probe. Should rename it telescope or something like that. Oh, I can't transmit it, I can only recover it. Alright, so what's the point? Let's get rid of that. And here we are. Everything is working. Let's see, our apoapsis is 11,389. Our target apoapsis. Oh, reach the designated orbit around the sun with minimal deviation. We're there! So now we just have to wait. And eventually, it will find rogue asteroids somewhere. Let's see, Kerbal is here. So, I don't see any rogue asteroids. But that's working on it. So we got that going for us. Alright, let's head back to their space center. Oh, we need to see about our person that's what's over here? Let's mend this. What do I have on? I've got. Oh, I have one satellite acting as a relay. It's quite a web. Let's see. What is this? So that's one of the missions. We're doing something. Oh, gravimetric. Alright, there's that satellite. I don't see any other orbits. Maybe this wider one. No, that's my ComNet. So without knowing what the orbit is of the person that we're supposed to rescue, that was weird. It looked like you could see water there for a second. And this orbit of Kerbin. That's where we were. Low Kerbin orbit. Rescue her safely. Alright, we're just gonna do it. I don't have anything better planned. Alright, let's bring up that one. R is for rescue. We don't need all of this junk. Alright, let's unbuild this. Alright. Think what we're gonna do? I'll tell you what we're gonna do. Alright, take this down here. These are reaction wheels? I think we're gonna want those. Let's put those back. Oh wait, that's weird. Those should have gone below here. Right? I think so. But I think we actually want to get rid of all of this. I don't think we need that intermediary stage since we're not escaping Kerbin orbit, which would be... Is that B flat? Let's see, that would be load. 860 delta V. Let's see, what do we got here? Oh, I'm missing some chat. Monster Man, thanks for saying hi. Let's see, Karen, do I have Google Hangout? Oh, you asked me that yesterday, and I don't know that I do. Let me see if I have that set up. Google Hangouts. If I click on that, messaging, blah blah. This does not look familiar. Based on what I'm seeing here, they have either changed it or I don't have it. I'm logged in, so apparently I have it. I just don't use it. I use what do you call that? The Discord. The Discord. That's how old people describe new technology. Matij? Is that how you say that? Matij. How about just Matt? Hey Matt. Bam! Get that hello out there. Because, you know, the buffer with the video and the mic, that's kind of old. Ooh, what did I think I got rid of my Delta V map there. So, apparently I have Google Hangouts, I just don't use it. And, I still need to get the hang of what I'm already using before I try expanding. I think. Let's see, rescue, too much science. This is probably more solar panels than I need. What is this? Terrier, that's fine. I don't need this. No, I don't need that, no. So we take this, nope. We take this, and we get rid of everything from here down. Ooh, over there. Probably don't need that many reaction wheels. We need to rebuild that fairing. Excuse me. A little burp for you. That's not how you do that. Rebuild that fairing. Don't pay the fairing man. Don't even... Oh, it's yellow, yellow. Yellow? Alright, that looks awfully wide, but... We don't really need this claw. Why am I bringing this claw? Why would I bring this claw? Oh, who let that cat in? Don't have that, so I'll make a video to a link in Discord that has a link so you can join. Oh, it's a Dutch name. Cool. Oh, there's someone. Was he? Have I just forgotten who you are? There was someone in here who was Dutch a few days ago. That would be awfully embarrassing if it was you, and if it were you, sorry, and I've forgot who you were. I just expect too much of myself. Alright, I don't know why I'm bringing this claw. We have it. Maybe for the headlights. I don't know. Oh, yeah, now that we have the mission, we need to change that. This will be... Kerbal R1, I think, because we don't have a Kerbal R1 yet. And don't really need that. Save. Let's take another look at that tracking station. The Discord, do you go to discord.com? What is that? Let's see, discordapp.com. No, that's if you want to download it. But you can also just use their website. I think you can just go to their website at that site and use... So yeah, you can open Discord through the web interface, or you can download the app. Wow, what did I do there? Bing. So there's Discord, and then I'll put a... I don't even have it open. That's how big a supporter I am of Discord. Here it comes, preparing for a team fight, starting, and it's up. Ooh, and I have a message from King Akira. I'm excited. Those engines were actually from the previous. Ooh, cool. Oh yeah, we're talking about some of the things he was doing on his stream yesterday. I don't even... What was it? What was he doing yesterday? There was a elliptical orbit. I don't remember what he was doing yesterday now, but let's see, let's get that up here. This links that to never expire, copy, and put that in the chat. Bing, throw that in there. And then if that doesn't work, you can always just get on Discord and search for this server. Boom! And we're not as snobby as we like to think we are, so we'll accept just about anybody. I mean, they'll accept me, so... There he is, Rabry's Derelict. He is that him? Yeah. Alright, so he... What is his altitude? Oh, 83. So the hard part will be not overshooting him, because, you know, I'm still not great at liftoffs. And what's his periapsis? 81. Where are we taking off from? Right here, I think? Usually it's the islands that give it away. No, this is the part that looks like Korea. There's the part that looks like England. And I'm going to make it with all sorts of fields. I don't know if anyone is familiar with the work of Slarty. What's his name? I can't even remember his name now. Slarty Artfast? Something like that. So we're not down there, we're not down there. So I think this is where we're taking off from. Or here. There or here. I think it's here. Yeah, right here. Those islands are the giveaway. Alright, so we're taking off from here. He's over here. We're going to set him... We can't set him as a target. From here. We can't set him as a target from here. I think once we get on the launch pad, we can set him as a target. I feel like I'm drooling. Alright, wow. That's a big fairing. Like, did you need a Q-tip? This'll clean your ear in one side and out the other. Alright. Now, we go to the map view. There he is. Nope, that's not him. That's us. That's him. Set as target. And how fast is he going? 1,000,000,000 meters per second. No, that's a distance. Velocity 2280. So I think we want to wait till he gets about here. Let's see. Jeb. Let's see. What do we got going? I wasn't sure what to do today, so I picked up a contract, and we're going to try to save this poor destitute Kerbal from orbit. Luckily, he's in a standard orbit. It's fairly low. I'm going to have way too much fuel, because I don't care about efficiency. Eventually I will, but today's not the day. Well, I could have even sent up a probe ship with a rescue can, you know, an MK1 lander can, and a, Alright, well, yeah, that would have been a lot more efficient. So but my attitude is, why send a probe when you can endanger a Kerbal? Right? I think we want to take off right about here. We're probably gonna overshoot him as I'm trying to make orbit, and with the reduced mass, yeah. Let's see. King Akira, welcome. Let's see. Oh, is the terms trustworthy? I'm too lazy to read. That's a good question. Does anybody read the terms anymore? It's just like, frick, scroll, 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 scroll. Firstborn, nah, scroll, scroll, scroll. Accept. Alright, throttle up. Stabilize. You got this, Jeb? Counting on you, buddy. Wow, yeah. So inefficient. There we go. But usually what I mean, oh, we're going to go too fast. I'm going to have to throttle down. Are we still accelerating? Oh, yes, we are. I'm still going to go faster than I want. I took off all that medium stage mass, the science projects, and now we're just going. Let's see, well, we're mostly through the atmosphere, so... Whew. Oh, I am not in the know. What's our altitude? 25. We're mostly through the atmosphere. We can go ahead and throttle up a little bit here. Probably go ahead and go with prograde. Let's see, so then we got some Kerbal Space Program terms change because of the company's acquisition. Sounds like I need to stage. I do need to stage! Alright, thank you, ears. The short answer is don't click yet and let's wait. It may affect us in a good or bad ways later. Maybe multiplayer. Oh, online interaction is not rated. But maybe, I put that last part. But maybe no more mods. Maybe, oh. Yeah, if there's multiplayer and there's a competitive element, then I can see why they would want to get rid of mods. Where's my apoapsis? It's way too high. It's way too high. Me and my chat reading. You guys aren't worth it, are you? They presented a new, let's see, end-user license agreement. Change very poorly. Try Googling it. People are mad. Man, that's the last time I take a nap. Probably not. Alright, so... I think what I want to do here is start to maneuver to get a periapsis. But sort of half-heartedly. Alright. I need to accelerate my orbital. That's not accelerating. Okay, that's accelerating, but I need to accelerate more than that. Time to apoapsis, 1 minute 43 seconds. Oh, let's get rid of that fairing. Let's deploy and turn some lights on. Wow, that's all I have for lights? Okay. I thought I was going to have a Christmas tree situation there. Let's see, his velocity is 2264, so if we can match that. So it goes into effect in 4 days. Huh. They did that with GTA last year. Same company, big problem. And yeah, I don't know what the fallout was with that company taking over GTA. So yeah, I'm completely in the know here. This sounds pretty dramatic. Oh, see, I was going prograde. I should have been going for the Horizon. Silly T-Ray. Should we start over? No! We have so much fuel we can mess up all night long, except I gotta leave and I gotta get ready in like an hour. And abandon you all. You'll be alright without me. There's other YouTubers. King of Kira will probably be on later. Although I don't know, he's pretty unreliable. He doesn't stream every day. Like some people. Actually, I sort of missed a day because I started after midnight. Was it 2-3 nights ago? Whew, crazy day that was. No regrets. This is an all cap lock situation. Let's see. That's an interesting spelling. Okay, so it's not like Heath Ledger legend. It's more like legend, like legend. Take-Two company took over KSP. They did the same thing with GTA last year. Suddenly, mods were illegal. Dun dun dun. People are still very mad. People got the game for the mods in the first place. Yeah, some of yeah. This game, for sure. And that's probably true with GTA too, because they had a lot of, you know what I'm saying? Kind of mods, if I'm not mistaken. Not a big GTA fan. You know, it's been in the news. I've seen other people play it. Never played it myself. Never really been interested in playing it. I don't know. Probably a good game. A lot of people like it. What do I want to do here? I don't really want to wait till after the app collapses. I think we'll go ahead and see about establishing an orbit, and then we'll get our periapsis down. The apoapsis is retreating. Okay, now it's getting closer. I really just need to shoot below the horizon here. Although it's a little late now to do the right thing. Whoa! Come back, baby. Alright. So basically, we will see. Honestly, I think it will be fine. Well, did they say why they got rid of mods for GTA? Because if the same logic would apply in this situation, then that's going to make a lot of people butthurt. Can you say butthurt on a teen stream? Oh, there it is. And it's 80,000. Okay, what's his? 88. What's his periapsis? Oh, I didn't even look at my inclination. His periapsis is 8703. Mine, no, that's mine. What a coincidence. His is 81317. So I am lower than he is. So I want to get to his AP, or his AP. No, I want to get past his AP, and then blow mine out a little bit. I think I'll use RCS thrusters, because I still have a lot of mass, but I don't need a lot of thrust, I don't think. Not for, what is it, like 600? Yeah, 600-ish change in... No, that's not change in velocity. It's change in altitude. Alright, so there's his AP. The distance between here and there is there. So I think I'm going to go right about here. Now we got our periapsis close. Then, let's see. He is going to be ahead of me by a lot. Ooh, so I'll have to get below him by a lot. I might be better off keeping this apoapsis and letting him lap and catch up to me before I bring that back down. Because if I try to cut under him, I'm only going to be able to get 10 kilometers lower, which would be less than 10%. So that's probably going to take, geez, I don't know. I would guess like 20 to 30 orbits. Whereas if we do it this way, my apoapsis is almost 250,000. His is so I think we're better off letting him lap and catch up to us. Except by the time we get over here, our change will be... No, it probably will be better to try to skim under his. In which case, I might be better off leaving my periapsis where it is. So I'll be on the inside track all the way around for sure. Wow, I'm missing so much reading. Let's see, you're like 90, I'm guessing that's 90% hopeful. It will be business as usual plus new feature like upcoming multiplayer and patches. Sounds like normal new company stuff, but they just... do you want to get on Discord and just talk this out? That'd be cool. Because you've got a lot of typing, and I'm not sure how much you have left to say. But if you've got a lot to say, you can get on Discord and I'll put you on the air. Or people can go watch your stream later. Either or. Hmm. I don't know that I've ever heard an end user license agreement being held up in court. Because, well, like if you got it on Steam, I think you would have to disable updates or something like that. And if you didn't, then they can do whatever they want through Steam. Yeah, like with these informational ones that I have, it's not that big a deal unless you're going to be able to like trade ships or something like that. If you could trade, well, I don't know how you're going to even do a multiplayer if there's only one space station. They're going to add like 5 launch pads, and everyone has a instanced version of everything except the launch pad. I don't know. It'll be interesting to see. So far behind on messages. Let's see. I thought you didn't have Discord. You just got through telling me. Oh, now you have Discord. I think that's what you're saying. To get the mods. Oh man, I already forgot. Let's see. If you, excuse me, if you Google Kerbal mods. Let's see. Curseforge.com KSP mods. That's not what I used though. I don't think it's what I used. I think I used something like CPAC. Let me Google search that. Content pack, jetpack. I gotta be spelling that wrong. Parts pack. Man, now I don't know. Oh, sorry, I didn't see you come in there. King Akira, are you with us?
Hello, T-Ray, and all your viewers. How's everybody doing today?
Hello, Captain. Welcome aboard. What's the lowdown?
I actually only read about this whole EULA update today, so I'm only looking at the actual comments of the Steam updates from the people that were actually commenting. But the lowdown of it basically is a few days ago, the end user license agreement apparently was notified that it is going to be updated by Take-Two. And since Take-Two acquired Squad last year, I believe it was summer, June, nothing has really changed per se, other than updates and such patches that are finally coming out at the beginning of this year. I think this month is the Making History patch that are the first update that's coming. So that's supposedly, being finished because of now with the acquisition. They were working on it before, but the basic gist is all they did was here. If you go to the Kerbal Space Program section of Steam right now in library, which I will open right now. If you go there, if you just click on the actual game ready to launch, what you will see is the news section, and it was updated a few days ago, and it says, all it says, instead of like, hey players, this is what's going on, or hey players, these are the new things. Instead, this time, all it says is, can I read this part?
Well, I was trying to catch up, yeah.
It says right here, this is all it says. It says, updated terms notice. Please notice that the user license agreement for Kerbal Space Program will be changed on March. Please read this in its entirety. You must agree with this, including the privacy policy, to play Kerbal Space Program. The end. That's all it says. It says, you need to sign this in 4 days. if you want to play the game. Goodbye. That's all it says. So everybody is really mad. They're like, what is this crap? I don't know what all this text means, because it's just block legal speak. I don't know what it means. This is rude. I don't get it. Why should I have to do this? Why isn't this explained? This seems just very arbitrary. This seems very, yeah. So all of a sudden out of place compared to the updates that they had before on these pages.
Yeah.
So that's why it's very upsetting and worrying. Because before that it was like, hey, we're getting expansions and all these fun things are happening, and all of a sudden it's like this.
Yeah.
Having said, by the way, because of the new update, this is something we need to do for new features. I think that's enough. There's nothing here. So
Yeah.
there's 48 pages of comments of people being angry, going, what does this mean? I don't know what it means. It probably is fine. It's rude.
Probably.
It's scary, and it goes as far as I'm uninstalling and I want my money back. Two people that are going, it's gonna be just fine. But overall, people are very worried because it's just so blah. So lots of comments.
It's very vague, and it sounds draconian to say you must do this to play Kerbal Space Program, but you would have to do that if you got it new.
Righto. Good point.
So I don't know how much is going to change. I mean, everyone already did do it. It's just the new terms.
Right now, I will say though, I mean, in all fairness, I believe every single video game that online patches every single time makes you agree with that every single time, if I'm not mistaken at some point.
Anything that can be considered a significant change in the game requires a re-agreement, or at least for the multiplayer games that I've been on.
Right. It's just so un-Kerbal Space Program-esque. Even the Twitter is so fun and easy to understand, and and then all of a sudden this.
Yeah. Well, I haven't even looked at their Twitter today. That may have blown up. I don't know.
There's nothing going on Twitter, at least with this that I can see. Not so directly on their official stuff that I can see. No, but
I'm afraid to scroll down. There's no telling what kind of garbage is there in the comments. Huh?
But that's the gist of it, basically. That's probably what Karen was worried about.
That sounds like it, and it's a drama. Karen's pretty good about finding drama.
What do you think about this, D-Ray?
I think it's probably fine. It may, well, depending on what the update is, the update may break some mods, or make them so that the mods need to be patched. But that's hardly new.
To be honest with you, I'm surprised and shocked to see how open the software is. Like your Kerbal Space Program in general is so
I don't even know what it's written with.
But I mean, honestly, a 4th grader can understand what, it really is simple. It's really simple stuff. It's designed for mods, really. It's designed that way. It really is. And the big company acquiring and then updating and stuff like that, they probably want to change that. That makes sense. I just hope they have a different version for that. Because I think this whole paper mache spaceship and you can do whatever you want with it is cool, So I hope they keep that the way that it is. And if they want to do online stuff and do microtransaction, which I'm guessing, because that's their MO, they do microtransaction. They do online, they do I mean, that's what Grand Theft Auto is and all that stuff. I mean, there's like millions of dollars that move on that thing, right? And so, I mean, I get that. I just hope they still keep this, you can, this whatever you want sandbox pretty much kind of thing is still, I think, cool. I mean, that's what makes it really cool. What do you think?
Possibly, but if they have a history of wanting to do microtransactions, then probably what they will do is steal the ideas of the more popular mods, and then add those as pay-to-play features.
Oh, yeah, but I mean,
like your realistic solar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Devil's advocate. I mean, that is what business is, right? So
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah. If I was, yeah, if I think if I were looking for an acquisition, then looking for a game that's popular where the mods make it even more popular,
that's a good
that
point.
that is a great place to harvest money.
Right. Now, if you go in and actually kill the mods and just kill it, of course you're gonna also make people mad. Although that is a very good point. I'm just sick and tired of games dying on me. City of Heroes and Firefall.
Asheron's Call.
They just don't come back, And I have the original TIE Fighter, and I think I have X-Wing, like no joke, from like 90. What is it, 2 or something like that? I still have those, and I can still play them.
Oh, is it pre-Windows 98?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Oh,
you have
wow.
to put in DOS commands. I mean, I have the Windows version, the CD, but like, yeah, they were in like 15 floppies or something like that.
Wow. Yeah.
No, mate, I think TIE Fighter was in 35 floppies, actually. Like, seriously, like, doesn't. You didn't play?
No, I didn't play
Really?
TIE Fighter. I think was it Dark Forces 2 was the first
Oh my
or the
gosh,
earliest
that was
Star Wars
way
that I played.
later. That
Yeah.
was later. Yeah.
So,
that
but
was like
I
the
never,
Doom thing. Wow.
I didn't even have a computer until Windows 98 came out.
Mm.
A computer of my own. Well, Apple IIe, but that was many years earlier and couldn't really do much with it.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, we can still play those games, but like Firefall. I love Firefall. We can't even play that anymore, It's gone. It's gone forever.
Yeah.
So there's something about that with this, Like I wish you can almost just download it and just play it the way that it is forever. Because right now, if something changes, in a few days, maybe we can never play this again the way that it is ever, ever, ever again. And that is sad.
Well, there's a way to do that. You can just lock your files so that, only a certain login can change it, and then any change or any update that it tries to apply won't happen.
I wonder how well you can actually play this game if you just save the folders, the game folders, forget registry. Like you could back in the day with like real simple software. I wonder how badly it will, or well it will run if you just straight up save it, put it on thumb drives and crap, and just if you just run it, forget internet connection. I wonder if it will run or if it will just error out or something.
Well, if you installed it now and then put it on a computer, if you installed it now on a computer that you were going to disconnect from the internet, then you could do that, or just never disconnect from the internet before you run Steam, which that's kind of what Steam is for the internet connection.
Now,
for the updates.
Now my thing is, what about 20 years from now? Because that's a very realistic concern. Because my games, I got games that are more than 20 years now. I have CDs,
Mm-hmm.
So in 20 years, if we have different operating systems, with those, so far, they've been good. That's why I love PC games. I wonder if this jury-rig trick is going to work for us to play Kerbal Space Program in 20 years,
Yeah, it's hard to say.
I hope there are,
most of the older games that I have been interested in playing won't work on later operating systems, even in the I can't remember what that's called.
What kind of games?
What was one of them? Like Homeworld. I've got the original.
Oh, Homeworld. Oh.
Yeah, I've got the original Homeworld, and it's like I'm tempted to buy it again because
you have to.
I loved it so much.
Oh, no, you should.
But I have the CD, really so I should be able to install it and play it. But it won't work, or it didn't work on Windows Pro 7.
But it's a non-issue now, T-Ray. It's a non-issue now.
Because you can buy it.
They re-released it.
I've seen it on Steam.
Yeah, and it's really good. I own it, and you can play as classic mode as well, without the upgraded graphics. There is one problem though. It doesn't have Cataclysm.
I can't remember which one it was. If it was Cataclysm or Homeworld 2 that I didn't really like.
Well, I love Cataclysm, so. It's really loved. It's just the files are gone. The source codes are gone. They just don't have. They went out of business. They just don't have it anymore. They have to.
Yeah.
It's probably easier to just make one from the ground up with like, copy paste audio files from like the.
Maybe. Yeah. Yeah, the audio files are the hardest part to reproduce.
Is it?
At this point? I would think so. Because
Oh, I see what you mean. I see what you mean because yeah.
it's not cutting edge anywhere anymore, but getting the audio files, you would notice the difference if you
Hey,
had any kind of
At this point,
experience
I
with
don't
it.
care if I notice a difference if I can play the thing.
Yeah, I just really loved that it was the first actual 3D real-time strategy game, and you had to think three-dimensionally instead of just
Devil's
two.
Advocate, I actually looked into that once, and I think it actually wasn't the first. Like, I think there was a fail game or something like that they tried or something like that. But I think this, yeah, for sure, this was like the main. Like, this is the game for 3D RTS. Three-dimensional kind of placement chess, kind of going exactly the way that you said. I mean, I think 100 people out of 100 people will say Homeworld is the first one, or at least the one that they know. I will have to.
At least the first significant one.
Yeah. Yeah, there were others like Hegemonia that was also like that too, but I think it came out right afterwards or something like that. There were others that, oh my gosh, others that I can't remember what the titles were, but they were nothing like Homeworld. Homeworld was so good. I don't even know where to begin.
The music, the mood.
The music.
Oh, the narrator. Oh my god, I could just listen to that.
Did you know that narrator actually guest starred in Battlestar Galactica?
The newer one, I'm assuming.
It gets even
the newer
better.
Battlestar Galactica.
He guest stars as a living ship, as a Bentusi almost, but a Cylon Bentusi. So cool. Seriously,
That's amazing.
They even show him, as a part of a Cylon base star, which he is in the game as well.
Well, I mean, they're all robots anyway. Yeah, the Unbound.
They're cyborg. They're cyborg people that were not like built into this. They're part machine. They're part ship. They're part people. So that's exactly what a base star is.
Yeah, that would make sense. I mean, why wouldn't it be that?
I think he was the first space star, if I remember right. I don't know if you saw the new series, but yeah, the base stars all have one Cylon living, half human, half Cylon living. That's the core, and that's what a Bentusi is. And so he gets starred in the movie Razor, I think it was one spin-off movie. It was very good, and yeah, he has he appears just a little bit. He's like the bad guy that's not really a bad guy, and so he talks with that voice, and so that was a total that. So I would recommend you checking that out, even if it's just that one movie. It's very good.
Well, was it an episode or was it a standoff movie?
It was a standoff movie.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But of the newer series, the newer Battlestar Galactica series.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. If you just watch the movie, you have no idea what the story is going on. Not with that one, but it's really good.
Oh man, yeah. I tried to watch the newer series, and after a few episodes, just it didn't grab me.
You really like it or not like it?
Yeah, I think it's because I watched the original and I was expecting something a little less.
Oh yeah.
Dramatic or melodramatic.
Less, depressing, really depressing. I mean, it just kicks you on the ground, while you're on the ground, and then kicks you some more. That's what that.
Yeah, I think I wanted my good guys to be good guys and my bad guys to be bad guys.
Right.
For that show.
Exactly. It's everything is murky, is the theme of that show, isn't it? Everything
Yeah.
is murky. Even the bad guys
Even the bad guys. Are
aren't
the bad guys
always
really
bad.
bad guys? Yeah.
Yeah. Even the really, really bad guys. You know, like what, number one, I think, was it? Like the really, really bad. Oh gosh, I forgot that actor. God, I love him because I hate him so damn much in that. Anyway,
Richard
later
Hatch?
on. Is that not?
He was the guy that was on the original series. And then he came back as like a political dissident or
Apollo.
something like that.
Yeah. He was Apollo, right? No,
Right,
that
right.
was cool too. I thought that was really cool too, actually. Because he was Starbucks before, so
No, he was Apollo before, but
that was
Dirk
such a
Benedict's
dramatic.
probably, yeah.
Yeah, that was such a dramatic entrance too. It's like, okay, so it's this bad guy. Who cares? You know? It's like, no, it's not Apollo. It's not Starbucks. So I was like, yeah. Anywho, yeah. So. Anyways, everybody was very upset about the whole EULA thing. So I would recommend you checking that out. But I think it's gonna be okay.
I think so too, in one way or the other.
Yeah.
It may not be what
really
we want, but I think it'll be survivable.
Yes, I do think so. And if anything else comes up, then I'll let you know. Then I'll
sure.
with that. Yeah.
I also imagine that that the worst that they can do is make it unplayable as multiplayer, and that you can still have mods as long as you don't engage in multiplayer.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, because there's got to be a way around it, even if they make it difficult.
I hope so. They really listened to the community before, so I hope that it is gonna stay that way, and that people will be able to actually enjoy the game the way that it is right now. At least I hope so.
Yeah. All right. Well, I appreciate you catching us up.
You're welcome. If you have any questions or anything, just let me know.
Sure.
But I will
you going
be
on tonight?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm gonna be doing Arc, but I'll
okay.
probably be doing Kerbal tomorrow.
All right. Sounds good.
See you later.
I'll probably catch you while I'm at work.
Yes, I'll talk to you later. And goodbye, everybody.
Right.
See you next time.
How do you hang this thing up? There we go. I appreciate that. Oh, let's see. What time is it? Oh, my goodness. I got 20 minutes to do something. I don't think that's going to be enough time. Let's see. AP 91. We need to get our AP down a little bit so we can catch up to this guy. So let's whoop over here. Orient Retro. Can't come down too far. Oh, we will be hitting atmosphere. And then we're so close to the planet, we probably won't be able to warp very fast when we're trying to catch up to this guy. But we're just here for the chat anyway. 74, so we're definitely well within there. Oops, 91. Where's his AP? Over here. Oh, I should have done that over here. I'm going to be okay. I'm just slightly disappointed. Alright, so we bring that down to 80. Oops. Yeah, 87. Yeah, we can probably do a little better than that. Alright, now let's do some warping. Can we go faster? We can't go faster than, what is that, times 20? Times 50? Round and round and round they go. Let's see, distance here is 89 kilometers, 85 kilometers? 85 kilometers. So we'll go around again, and again, and again. Just like Michael Finnegan. So, drama. Maybe. It's so weird. Sometimes it's, we get all upset about what's going to happen, what we expect to happen, and it's so much, or so much less, so less bad. That was poetic. Jazz. Well, I know when I'm in the vehicle assembly building, they've got that jazz with the marimba and the boo boo boo. It's also like Jean-Luc Ponty. Yeah, especially stuff from the 80s. But to me, it's that fusion jazz is Most people don't really think of that as jazz. No, oh, you're reading back on those comments? Yeah, I can understand that everyone has expectations, and when they're not met, they have feelings. So, I don't intend to please everyone. But I'd rather be informative than, just another clown. I am an internet clown. Let's make no illusions. That's what I am. I am an internet clown. But I try to be informative as well. Whee! I think we're catching up. 84. Well, that says 85. Well, that just changed. Is it still 85? Oh, no, I'm looking at the wrong thing. That's the same with the apoapsis. What's our separation? Yeah, we're going too fast. I could. 137 kilometers. All right. Hello, John Morgan. I'm a clown. Watch me juggle. I can juggle very poorly and very briefly, but I don't think I'll be doing that today or anytime soon. I really don't have the tools of the trade. Usually something like hacky sack size or chainsaws. Out of the question. Ooh, I feel a burp coming on. So you guys have that to look forward to. Where's our separation now? Intersection, separation. Separation, 84 kilometers. Yay! So we'll only have to do this like maybe 5 more orbits? Maybe less? And next time will be 35. So maybe 2 more orbits. Maybe 1, 2. Yeah, probably. Alright, so let's come out of warp and figure out what we want to do here. There's his AP at 89. And let's get rid of this nav ball. There's his PE, there's my PE. And we are here. So if I prograde, that'll expand front while I'm here. If I prograde, that'll expand here, which will push the PE back around this way. Alright, and if we come up to his AP, and that's not going to work either. I don't know, if I retro, that's just going to drop this all down. So the next thing to do is come to the PE and probably do a little prograde. Firefly reference. When did I make a Firefly reference? Keep flying. Oh, someone else did? I heard there are cultures that entertain by juggling keys. I can't even... Was that something Malcolm said? It almost sounds like something Jane would say. Alright, let's see. AP and AP. His AP is 89. Mine is 85. So I need a little bit... Actually, I need to do it... What do I need to do? I need to do it at his PE. That's what I... Or past his PE. Darn it. Yeah, that'll work. That'll work. That way, if I prograde here, that'll push my orbit out here, so that should shift my AP over. I give myself headaches with this stuff sometimes. It's so simple, and yet, what are you going to do? Alright, so if there's his A and there's his AP, probably want to come to about here a little bit more, move along just a little bit more, that's a little bit more, and we're oriented prograde. Make sure our AP is, alright, AP is labeled, not labeled, but it's showing the altitude. Nice slow burn. We want it to come up to about 89. Concentrating. Oh, too much. That was a little too much. But if I retrograde, I'm gonna do it anyway. No, I'm not. I'll just wait. Let's see what we get to. Wash said that says. Oh, that makes sense. Oh, in our Miss Reynolds. Oh yeah, because they're in that like primitive sort of. Everything is primitive because it's frontier. And she puts the wreath on his head, and that means they're married. Yeah, and then she went on to be a big sex symbol on Mad Men. But then she was also I remember seeing her on some Lifetime movie where she had anorexia or something, or bulimia. I think it was bulimia. I don't know. It's just like, hey, I know who that is, so I'll watch that, and I couldn't watch it. But I tried a little. Yeah, you wish you had blacked out. And then she was back on again for one of the shows or episodes that didn't air. What was that one called? Oh, I don't remember. But she wanted to use them to steal a gun. Let's see, what do we want to do now? The next plan. Let's see, over here, how far are we going to be? 43 kilometers. Over here, we're going to be 26. So, let's see. So this PE is 81, 317 minus 79, 234. So I wanted to push that out. I want to do it right about the PE. Push that out. Actually, yeah, if I push it out here, that'll come in, but I'll have to do a lot more orbits. So let's warp up to here. Do a little bit of prograde. Psh, psh. I still want to continue catching up to him, so yeah, 80,000 is about as high as I want to go there. And let's see, the next thing I want to do is bring that back down. Where do I want to bring that down? I don't want to bring it down. I want to bring it down here, so I want to warp over to here. Let's see. Oh, the episode, yeah. Well, that was an interesting episode. That's also the one where they didn't hire a science advisor, so they had a discussion as to whether or not a rifle could fire in space, and so they put Jane's Vera inside a spacesuit so they could fire it at the killer station. Yeah, this probably doesn't make sense to a lot of people. It's just like, I don't know, because it's like the vacuum of space. If there's any air inside the rifle cartridge, the bullet and cartridge assembly, then the vacuum of space, or rather the air pressure inside the cartridge, would cause it to expand, and so you might need it for that. But then, after he fires the first shot, he fires a series of shots after the vacuum has already been broken. Plus, it overlooks the dynamics of how a ballistic, I want to say projectile. I was trying to say trajectile. That's not a word. Projectile is influenced by anything it comes in contact with, which includes air and spacesuits. So, if you're trying to shoot there through something that's even relatively thin, you're going to get some disruption, and a little bit over a long distance makes a difference. Yeah, I can't remember. I think it was supposed to be an ancient gun. Let's see. Komokozi, the launch site. Interesting. Oh, about that. Yeah, it's Kamikaze, the launch site. I do that often, but usually not intentionally. So, let's see. You got the AP here and the AP there. Oops, I There we go, 89. So I want to bring my AP down just a little bit. Retro, and let's try it with RCS thrusters. Let's see what happens there. And do that, and give it a little bit of H. All right, 89026, 89064. Oh, it's too low now. Well, I'll just give it a little bit of N. So close. I don't think I'm going to mess with that anymore. If I wanted it to be more precise, I could come in here, choke the engines down to, like 0.5%, which is, stuff to do. But I've got 3 of them, and I'm not that interested in the precision on this maneuver. All right, what are we going to do next? We're still catching up with this guy. He is... Actually, you can probably see him from here. Going this way, so he's right out in front of us, and he's 32 kilometers away. All right, and our PE is still lower than his, right? 81 versus 79, so we can keep on whooping. See you, King Akira. Thanks for catching us up. I think it's actually in the commentary track for that, if you buy the DVD. And they discuss it briefly in the show, I think, something about, or maybe that was lost footage. Anyway, Firefly stuff. All right, are we catching up? I can use this thing. Rendezvous statistics says distance. 28, 27, 26. All right. We're going to keep getting closer as the days go by. There's easier ways, or more direct ways to do this, but this just makes it... Is that getting bigger? Oh, as we're coming around to the AP. We didn't pass him, did we? Yeah, he's still out front. So, yeah, that number is going to get smaller. We're going to get close over here. What is that, 18 kilometers? And I think it was 26 last time, so I think 2 more kilometers we're going to actually hit each other on accident. Just about. What are we doing? 26. So let's get past. Oh, turn those RCS thrusters off. Bad boy. Let's see, 89, 26, 89. Okay, that didn't get moved. Let's see, that's 81, 317. And we're going to be 11 kilometers apart this time. Alright, we're already... See, I should have done it over here. If I was going to make a move to push the PE out, because then that would have shifted it this way. I think we'll just let it ride. I think when we come around over to about here, we'll do a little bit of prograde burn. Right, 11 kilometers to objective, and it's going to start getting bigger again. And let's go ahead and dewarp, orient prograde. We need to watch that number, and that number, and that number. Let's see, 81, 317 is our target. We'll try a Shift X. Alright, because we still want to catch up to him. So that should be fine. Let's go around another round. And so now we should be like, oh, 20, okay, 5.6 kilometers. So I think one more orbit. We'll pass here, go one more orbit, and then we'll probably be close enough that we can reach out and grab them. Although the smart thing to do we want to do the smart thing? Oh, it's already 8:56. Yeah, we got to do the smart thing. Smart thing to do is to switch to the other vessel and have the astronaut get out. Let's see, so where are we? Oh, I got this thing. Let's go one more orbit. I said we were going to go one more orbit, and I meant it. Well, how close are we over here? 13 kilometers? See, if I got my APs closer together, then that would have been nice too. And that would have been a good time to get my PEs closer together. But they can't get too much closer without me not being able to catch up. Alright, coming around to the nearest point. Does that say 0.3 kilometers? Alright, we're probably already 600 meters away. Alright, so let's get in here. Let's take a look at him. Are we passing him already? We've already passed him. So, but we need to prograde. Well, that's actually going to raise our AP. So, that was dumb. Let's get over here, orient target. Go to retro. Whoa, make up your mind. There we go. See if we can get that to come down to 0. Probably not. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Oh my god. The rocket is still burning. Oh, that's how you don't do it. Alright, we have one more rocket engine, so this, while this is a hilarious exercise, we could still save it. You can hear the rockets burning in the distance. Yep, there he goes. There's one of them. There's another one. Whee! Alright, so we got the rocket in there, so we can hit this stage. Yeah, let's go ahead and stage that. It won't let me stage. I got to do it this way. It won't let me do it that way. I can't separate, is what you're saying? Can I activate my engine? I'm not warping, so I don't know why I can't stage. That's very interesting. I can use RCS thrusters though. Why? I don't know, because something's wrong. What is wrong here? Let's get rid of that for a second. And we have everything we need. Got that X'd out. Let's try raising the throttle. Nope, that didn't work. Thrust loader and camera. Reset camera. Control from here. Something is wrong. It's acting like it's warping. It can't jettison the shroud because, there we go, decouple. Alright, now if I... Nope. Activate engine. Let's cut that back down here. Alright, orient retro. Are we oriented retro? I think we are oriented retro to target. Okay. I think I just need to aim at it and go and burn towards it. Nope, nope, nope. Alright, let's give it a little burn. Alright, that number is going down. That's probably faster than we need to go. King Akira is live on YouTube, playing Arc Aberration. That number getting smaller? It is getting smaller for now. Not sure where we're going, but we're making good time. And And oh, I probably hit a hotkey that I'm not familiar with when I was trying to cut the engines. Let's see, what do we got? Do airplanes. Hello, Catman. A lot of new faces here tonight. Sadly, I gotta wrap it up. Actually, I'm supposed to wrap it up now, but we're so close. Let's see if we can get something done here. And we are still getting closer, which is good. But not fast enough. Whoa, 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 whoa. I did the wrong thing there. Alright. Rotate until I can see the red lights. I'll count that as up. We'll turn around. And head over there a little bit. Oh, now we're close enough. It's time to hit retro. Alright. 5.8 meters per second. Let's get a little bit closer. Oh, I love that tuba. I might have shut down our speed a little too early there. Mm-hmm. Is that a mountain? Why is it that you can see the top of the mountain when you can't see the bottom of the mountain? Is it because the planet is round? I'm from the Flat Kerbal Society. Alright, now which way is up again? This way is up. So we'll make up. Whee! Boy, that just swings around, doesn't it? And whoop, whoop, whoop. All right. Activate the claw. And we're going good that way. Oh, a little bit of L. Too much L? Too much L. Unless we're talking about McPherson, and then there's never enough L. We're going fast enough? Probably not. Oh, I did it again. I've doomed us all. I hit C instead of V. Alright. Where did he go? Up there? Maybe you can't grab these things. I thought it might have been that we weren't going fast enough. But doing the wrong thing here? Oh, it's because I've misoriented my up and down again. There we go. Alright, so oh, that's not going to do me good. Why am I doing it this way? I'm just wasting everybody's time. Because the challenge is fun, that's why. And I'm also curious if you can grab these things with the claw. I suspect that you can't. Oh, T-Ray, if you suspect that you can't, then why are you trying? Because I want to know. Don't you? Alright, 200. 100. No, come on. Show me the 100. Probably not going to get much better than that. Oh, that was pretty close. Now, which way is up? Rotate. And orient. And express. RCS. Alright, I screwed that up. If I knew how to use this thing, I might try, but it just seems like there's no target to point at. Right. Ah, missed it. Try to do something new, see what happens. Something went wrong. Can you tell me what went wrong? Wow. Derelict. Alright. Let's do it the easy way. If it's not too late. There he is. Or she. I think it's a she. Alright, let go. And wow, he's pretty far away. So, turn that on. Oh, we don't have a target, so that's going to be hard. It seems like we're going the wrong direction. And that number is getting bigger again. Whoa! What happened? Oh, camera reoriented. But now, I don't know which way is which. And it's going below us. Slow down a little bit. Orient towards it. Whoa! I'm going to turn a light on. Hopefully my batteries won't go dead. Hopefully the ship is on a crash course for Kerbin. Wait, come back! My Uber! How much fuel do we have? Alright. That number is getting bigger. And it seems like it's over our head. Alright, it's getting a little smaller. But it's moving pretty fast relative. This is not the right way to do this. Whoa! I think it was going this way. Yeah, it was going this way. What are you doing to me? That's not what we want. Where's the... That was a bad time for the camera to reorient. I don't know which way to go. Ah, there it is. Alright. Oh, is it too far below us, maybe? Number is still getting bigger. Okay, it's getting a little smaller. The speed difference is good as long as we can get a pretty good trajectory. I can't see. I think she is. Yeah, she is level with whatever is considered down. So that's a problem. And if I get too much speed, I don't have any statistics on what I'm mouse hovering. Oh man. Well, looks like tonight was a complete waste of time. And I don't know if I have time to complete this. That'd be excellent if I got caught up to the ship just in time to watch it crash. Okay. Wrong way. Go that way. Go that way. Down. Down. Alright, and up. And left. Oh my goodness. They said it couldn't be done. They said it would take a fool. And they were right. Looks like we're coming in pretty hot. Hey, the flashlight's working. Alright. Can't tell how fast our relative speed is. Looks like it's not... Oh, not too bad. Oh my goodness. Oh, just need to get over this solar panel that we didn't need. And board. Grab anything. Cannot board a full module. You've got to be pooping me. Who's in there? Who's in? That's what I want to know. So Jebediah was in the landing can instead of the... Anyway, let's see if we can save this before I got to get out of here. I would like to land on the bright side of the planet. So if we orient retro, turn off those RCS thrusters. I'd also like to land in the water, ideally. Goodness gracious. Oh, we want orbit here. But, Orbit retro. Okay. Okay, that was not what I meant to do. We would like that to be 35-ish. Although, 35 kilometers. All right. Okay, now let's come around. It probably won't let us warp because we'll get into the atmosphere before then. Should have oriented retro before I hit the warp. That's a bad kitty. Right. Altitude. So we're in the atmosphere. I probably need to take the warp off. This says we're in the atmosphere, even if just barely. Let's close this up. All right. We have lots of fuel. Probably not enough to land. I don't know if we even have the thrust to weight ratio. Not quite. Maybe to land, definitely not to take off. If we lost this thing up here, which we might do anyway just because it's so heavy. Remember when I said I wanted to land on the lit side of the planet? Here comes the sun. Doodin' doo-doo. Copyright strike. About out of, there's only, I'm going to say ammo, but we're well under 2,000. We don't have any glowies yet. Probably started applying the braking maneuver a little too early. We're actually slowing down. But I think we'll have too much weight for the parachutes. Maybe not. We'll see. We'll shed what we need to. Oh, I need to put my socks on. What a weird night. $18,000 meters. Let me say feet for some reason. Probably because I need to put my socks on. It's very exciting. What's gonna happen? Where's the drogue chutes? Is that the drogue chutes? Yeah. It's the top ones here. We'll get down to what, like 8,000 before we pop those? Well, we should probably burn the last of the fuel first. It didn't want to deploy. Alright, we'll just stage. That's doing some good. Yeah, at least we're over water. I thought we had more of those. We might be in trouble here, if that's the only one we have. Oh, it says 3, so... But I only see 1. Darn it, I can't right-click on anything without... There's 1. That was the wrong thing. That should get us under 10 meters per second. We're gonna live! And another poorly executed mission complete. Alright. Weird stream today. I don't even know how to classify it. I mean, I like the ones where we have discussions. You know, we cover interests of topics of civic interest without being, you know, ideological or political. Today was just different. Oh, because we're talking about game stuff, and I was not in the know at all about those changes. The lights on? Okay, they were on. Now they're off. All right, we're gonna ride this in. I'm gonna wrap it up. I'm gonna say goodnight. Glad you were here, because it's more fun when you're here. It's true, but I just hate saying it over and over again, because the more I say it, the less true it sounds, even though I know better. You know, what are you going to do? All right. You guys have a good night. I got to get to work, and this is a weird looking thing here. All right. We'll see you next time. Thanks again, everybody. Good night.